Well, it's that time of the year when it's so great for sports fans. We got football, the end of baseball, hockey starting, and tonight basketball is back. It's the season opener for the Suns as they take on the Trailblazers.
Yeah, it's an embarrassment of riches. We've got so much to do and see. Tonight's game is at home at Talking Stick Resort Arena, and this year the Suns organization marks 50 seasons of basketball. Javier is at Talking Stick with more. Good morning.
And you got to celebrate when you have 50 years here in the Valley, and the celebration starts off tonight. But when you walk into Talking Stick Resort Arena, check out that picture. Talk about the rich history there, and then the man right up front, Devin Booker, who will lead us into the future. Now, 15,000 fans who show up tonight, you're going to get one of these really cool shirts here. That'll greet you right through the front door, and then that's the beginning of all the excitement. I want to bring in President and CEO Jason Rowley. Thank you very much for having us out here. And that talks about the deep roots, right? When you talk 50, how do you argue those deep roots?
You really can't. You think about the impact that this organization has had on the community and the impact the community has had on our organization. To see the two just grow together over the last 50 years, it's terrific, and we're going to celebrate that all season long.
And I love the campaign because it goes back into the community with a lot of projects that you guys have going on.
Correct. So our big thing, we're doing 50 courts, 50 basketball courts. We've donated $1 million across the state to redo these courts, to give kids and families a safe place to go play basketball, which is obviously what we're all about. Basketball is the heart of this organization, and we love to be able to give people the opportunity to play it in a safe, clean environment. So we're excited to be doing that in conjunction with Phoenix Suns Charities.
Earlier this morning, you missed it. I put on Shaq's old shoe. It was huge, but not quite as big as this one here. Yeah, very close indeed. What's awesome about these art pieces is they'll be scattered around the valley.
That's correct. So we have 15 of these shoes that were done by local artists, commissioned by local artists, and we're going to be spreading these around the city. There's actually a technology piece to it. We have a code that if people come up with our app, they can actually enter to win some prizes, some great games and some prizes going on through the season. We want people to go out and really activate with these and just see a bit of Suns history as reflected by our local artists here with these shoes. It's just a kind of a neat thing to do and get people excited about the 50th anniversary.
Neat indeed. The best of luck to you this season. Thank you for always taking the time. Let's bring in legendary Suns player Eddie Johnson here, also TV analyst. And when you look behind, you were part of some of these decades that they show in these pictures.
Yeah, I was a part of it, no doubt, in the 80s. And that's when I think at one point we really turned the franchise around, coming off of a 28-win season. And then the next year we jumped to 50-plus games with the additions of Kevin Johnson, Mark West, Ty Corbin, drafting Dan Marley, and then picking up Tom Chambers as a free agent.
Now, when you look at these young kids, and they really are kids with about 8 or so players below the age of 24, after yelling, "Get off my lawn," what do you think about them?
You know, look, I think the key thing is just the energy, just the understanding that they know they have to get better, playing together. It's almost like, you know, we're talking about kids that's 1 year removed from high school in a lot of ways, and now they're in the NBA and they're being counted on. They have a job description now that a lot of us probably wasn't even thinking about at this age, but yet they're going about their business to try to get it done, and hopefully this will be an exciting year for us.
Yeah, indeed. Always a pleasure. Thank you very much for taking the time tonight. Again, a tip-off here at Talking Stick Resort Arena. They play the Portland Trail Blazers. Again, we're rebuilding. A lot of excitement, a lot of young guys, and a lot to prove. So tip-off tonight at about 7:15 here. Back to you.
It's going to be so much fun. Be sure and say hey to Eddie for us.